Bob Goff, and I am here with Steve Inger, the Bard of the Bull Ring, and we are bringing you Beyond the Bull Ring, brought to you by B-Dry Roofing and Quincy Raceways. And Sunday night, Steve, we're starting another season of racing.
You know, in a lot of ways, it's been a long winter, but in other ways, it's just gone by like that. I think everybody's ready for this. I've not heard the conversation about the start of a race season in probably 15 years like I've been here in the last couple of weeks.
Well, I mean, when you come out here, the track just looks fantastic. The work they've done to it on the banking, the blocks and the walls, I mean, it just looks great. Jeff DeLonge and his crew have done a fantastic job to get this place ready. And again, I think that we are looking forward to one heck of a season out here.
Yeah, and all the classes look strong. Your late models, the preeminent class at any track, they should be just over the roof this year. And all the way down, everybody averaged double figures last year, and those numbers should do nothing but grow this season.
I really think that all it takes is a little bit of momentum, and I think when you see the enthusiasm that you've been talking about, coupled with all the improvements and everything they've done out here to make this a kind of born again facility, because you and I have spent a lot of time out here. We love this place, but again, as you and I know, as we are no longer spring chickens, sometimes when you get a little older, you need a little TLC, and Jeff and everybody out here has certainly done that.
It's amazing. I didn't really think, deep down inside, that between when Jeff and Renee took over at the end of last year to now, they'd be at this point. I thought where they are now would have probably been by the end of the season. So that they're that far ahead of the game. Who knows what this summer's going to hold?
Well, tonight, as we record this on Wednesday night, they're going to do a little practicing out here.
A little vroom vroom.
A little vroom vroom. We're going to get some vroom vroom out here. Now, they're currently running the water trucks and getting the track ready, packing the track. So by the time we're done here, we won't get to any of that action. But we will be out here on Sunday night for all the fun. Of course, Steve's been covering it, for a long, long time. And do you have everything ready to your performance points and all that stuff? You got everything ready to upload and refresh?
Notebooks are ready. Pencils are sharpened. All colors of pens are ready to go. I'll be out here about 3 o'clock Sunday.
Well, again, I just hope we get dry conditions, because as we all know, the old wives' tale, when it rains on Easter, you get 7 straight. But it sounds like we're going to get the rain maybe Friday, Saturday, so I think we'll be okay for Sunday. And I really hope so, because, again, the weather, I mean, if we had this weather on Sunday, it would be packed just to the gills.
Well, a good indication, I think, of what we can expect, not only early this season, but throughout. Jeff's had a Night of Destruction and some other event out here, and both of those have been basically packed to stand. So when we get real racing, I mean, it may be SRO.
Not to denigrate our Night of Destruction, Day of Destruction people when Steve says real racing, by the way. Let's make sure we're doing that.
I love the good destruction too.
Who doesn't? So who do we think this year? Who are you looking at right now who you think is going to come out? Maybe not. Don't give me an old tried and true, somebody that we see get the checkers every week. Who's somebody that you think is getting ready to have a breakthrough season out here?
Well, I've been looking through that the last couple of nights in particular, and in all honesty, each class has about 2 or 3 tried and true veterans. They're going to be tough to unseat. Last year's late model class, you had Jason Perry, Denny Woodworth, and Tommy Elston. That was a 3-ring circus the whole summer, and each class has those top 2 or 3 individuals. It's going to be hard to unseat them. I really don't see a quote-unquote new face breaking through this year. Progress, yes, but as far as really challenging for title, I think we're going to see a lot of the old familiar names.
So you don't think any of the young guns are ready yet to unseat the kings of the bull ring yet?
Well, a lot of the kings are still relatively young. I mean, your Tanner Klingels, your Austin Becerras, those guys aren't going to go just drop off the face of the earth.
Sure. I know she didn't mention Denny Woodworth there, but I'm sure Dan will just let that slide. No, it's great to be back out here. I'm looking forward to coming out here, especially on July 6th when they have the big anniversary celebration. I'm hoping to be involved in some way. I'm looking forward to that. I've worked with Corey Kindhart and Chance Bailey to kind of get them some old pictures and do some stuff like that, because again, this is a special place to me, and I spent 10 years out here racing. Of course, my brother, my family, they raced out here for a big chunk of that, and it's always good to come out here, and I don't make it out here enough, but that's gonna change this year. I really like coming out here today and kind of walking the grounds like we used to and talking to some people, and we've already got a flag man up there just kind of loosening up too, so that's gonna be awesome.
I was figuring out, just again within the last couple of days, I started covering this regularly in April of 1999. I've missed 4 Sunday nights since that time. They were all relatively early on because I went back to Ohio for some family stuff. But it's been more than 20 years since I've missed a night of racing.
Stroke didn't cost you any nights?
No. It's awful out here.
Well, anyway, when we come back, we're going to talk to some of the guys out here and see what they're doing to get things ready. Again, you are watching Beyond the Bull Ring.
Tri-State, start your engines and bring your family to Quincy Raceways for the first race of the season. Sponsored by Eaton's Auto and Exhaust. Get close to the action and experience the thrills of racing. April.
Welcome back. I am here with Chance Bailey as they get ready for practice night, and the place looks great.
I appreciate you, Bob. Thanks for coming out.
You guys are doing, you and Jeff and the guys have just done such good work out here. Now, Steve told me something, and Steve doesn't tell me the truth all the time. He said that those bricks are 2,000 pounds each.
They're about. Now, I can't tell you that exactly because I'm not necessarily picking them up.
You're not an
myself,
engineer.
But we had a mini excavator out here, just one. And we went single-handedly, each one by one, went and laid them around here. And I think to be exact, it's about 496 make up the wall, and then we got another 62 in the infield. So.
Well, as we record this on Wednesday night for practice night, and we get ready for Sunday, if we get this weather Sunday night, you're gonna sell a lot of beer, you're gonna sell a lot of popcorn, a lot of track burgers, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
100%. We got about 100 people out here already on a Wednesday night just to watch practice. So.
And I know that you the day of the Night of Destruction stuff was a good night too.
Yeah. We had, I think, for the second night in a row, we had almost 4,000 people on the property. So if we can keep those numbers up, I think we'll be sitting in pretty good shape.
I think you guys have just done such a fantastic job of really breathing in some life and some energy back. I told Steve, I said, as we all get a little older, sometimes we just need a little TLC, and you guys have certainly given this place some TLC.
It definitely needed it. We're getting to the point where it's like you don't know if it's open or not. People roll up and they see Jeff Scott's place, and then they roll over to Quincy's. And I said, oh, well, I knew that place was open 5 years ago, but is it still open?
Yeah, no, and it is great, and I'm anticipating. I think this is going to be a heck of a year. We're going to have the big anniversary celebration in July. I'm looking forward to being a part of that, and looking out of being out here. And of course, Steve will be out here each and every week. Not only for that, we're going to do this podcast every week.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to bringing on some drivers that maybe you haven't heard from in a while, maybe some oldies or some newer kids. So we'll see what all of that
That'd be
entails.
great. We'll get Jeff on here. He's out packing the track and getting stuff ready, so I had to grab Chance. He's busy too, but we're close. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to a great season out here.
Sounds good. I appreciate it.
All right, that's going to do it for Beyond this week's Beyond the Bull Ring. We'll see you next week. Get out here Sunday night for some racing.